Hello there, everyone, and how are you guys today? Well, we would just like to remind you to like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already. Now,
Hello, my sunflowers. How are you? Well, I hope everything with you is great, and I hope your day is supercalifragilistic, expialidocious. I really do, and that means positive. Nevertheless, you know what? I was looking up in my closet. I have so many tops. I'm a top fanatic. And I seen this top. I don't even know. Maybe I wore it once. Maybe. I don't even remember. And I pulled it out. I thought, oh, this is real nice with the little beads on it and everything. Little colored girls, just sexy. Let me show it to you. Little colored girl. I thought it was pretty. And then I saw these sleeves. I'm like, what the heck is that? I don't like that. I'm going to have to cut the sleeves off. I don't like it dated. I mean, beads are dated, right? But nevertheless, I found it. So bear with me. I'm fly. But go on. Go on. But nevertheless, I really wanted to stop before we got with Sister Wives. I thought to take the opportunity time to say that, there was a famous actress who died, and she was one of my favorite. And maybe some of you may know her. Her name is Maggie Smith. I mean, she was born in England or London. England, London, I think they're the same. And anyway, she died, I believe, last month. She was 89 years old. And maybe some of you know her. I don't know. But she played in movies like A Room with a View. She played in things like The Prime of Miss Jane Brody. She also played in Harry Potter, Downton Abbey, and The Lonely Passion of Judith Hearn. And um, I couldn't even believe when I heard that she had passed. And I just wanted to take a moment just to acknowledge she was one of my favorite actors. She was very good. And she was an actress, and she also did Broadway, I guess, in her country. But she done played in so many movies. I mean, she played, I think, in The Women. She done played in so many movies, I can't even name them all. But she's one of my favorite. And I just want you to know, to the universe and to her family and loved ones, they don't know me, but I just wanted the world to know that she was one of my faves, and she will be missed. And I want to say that to Maggie Smith.
yes.
All right. Now, with that being said, let's just get on to Sister Wives.
Yes. So in Sister Wives, oh man, oh man. Okay, first off, before we get into what the whole entire episode was about, let's just talk about everybody else that was in the scenes or in their own scenes, because nobody's really filming together in this series. So Mary, actually, she wasn't in this episode that much, maybe because she was sick, because she had came down with a cold or something like that during the holiday season. It was actually kind of convenient for her because she originally had plans for Thanksgiving, and then that fell through. But then Robin's like, come over, and she's like, I don't want to be awkward and keep you guys from loving each other. So, and then she got sick, so she couldn't really do anything for Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. So Mary was out of commission this episode. Would you like to say anything about Mary and Cody's relationship?
It's curious. On one hand, Cody says, I want to befriend Mary. I want to make friends with her. And then on the other hand, I don't want no parts of Mary. I guess it depends on where that money is going in his mind.
Exactly.
I think it depends on Coyote Pass. Mm-hmm. I hope that if he come with her with anything, that she is wise enough to know he's using me. He don't want me. He just want me for Coyote Pass. And I hope she could see straight through it.
Yes.
That's what I hope. Too.
Mm-hmm. Well, moving on from that. Oh, and just first off, just to think about, I'm glad Mary watched the last season of Sister Wives, because she was like, there was a lot of talk about how they can't love each other because I'm around and I prevent them from having.
And that was offensive. I'm sure she's probably seeing it like we're seeing it and going, that buzzard.
Yeah.
Really? Honestly? You mean to tell me you wanting to make love and feel on her and fill her up when you can't do what? I would have been offended.
I would have been
But I
very.
don't feel sorry for Murray, because Murray, when you divorced him, that was the law. You let him go 10, 15 years ago, Murray.
Yeah, she did.
Girl, get over him. Please.
Yeah,
He is
please.
not worth it.
He's really
Girl,
not.
let it. Y'all don't have whatever y'all looking for. It doesn't exist. Because y'all were your own church. Y'all broke away from the norm, and now y'all want to go back to the norm. Don't work that way.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Next was just picking up off a little bit from the last episode of McKelty giving birth. Now Robin and Christine are coming to visit. It wasn't an awkward interaction as much as I thought it was. Christine sat on the bed next to McKelty, and Robin pretty much sat on the arm of the chair, cuddling the baby. I'm glad they were both able to separate their differences to come together for McKelty. But they're grown, mature women, so hopefully they should be able to do that.
I don't get it.
Get what?
I don't get why she gotta be there. I don't get it. If Cody ain't there, why is she there?
Yeah, it
I'm
was really
sorry,
awkward
it's
without
awkward.
Cody there.
I mean, that's Christine's mom. I feel as though, first of all, that's my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Cody don't give a John Brown about my kids. Okay, so why do I want this thing here, who don't care about me? I don't care. No, I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get that, Christine. I don't know. I don't understand that. I don't get it. Now, if McKelty wanted it, fine. But me having to leave and all, girl,
Yeah.
I don't get that.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I had a problem with it last
I don't understand
episode
that.
when McKelty
Maybe some of them out,
Robin.
maybe some of them out there get it, but I don't get it. That's my child.
Yes.
Go on and tend to your own children. Why are you here? We don't get along. We don't talk. Why you here? Why? If Cody's not here, why you here? You are not blood related.
Yeah, for real.
Why you here? I don't get it. I'm sorry.
I definitely
don't get it.
That one.
Now I could see it if it was the young girl. What's her name? Truly.
Oh,
because she done had some real interaction, and Truly is a kid, and her name Mary. No, what's her name? Christine.
Oh.
No, Christine said that that she really kept Truly away from a lot of things.
Yeah.
So Truly may not fully understand a lot. However, brothers and sisters talk.
That's true.
And we like to think that they're gullible, but they're not as gullible as we think they are. But go ahead.
That's also true. Yeah. So moving on from that ridiculous trio that I'm not even going to try to figure out to understand. The rest of this episode was about, speaking of kids, Robin finally trying to get through to Cody, saying, and it's all based off of her experience. Of course, she got to put herself in there somewhere. She was like, me as somebody who had an absent father and still has an absent father. She was like, I don't want these kids to go through the same experience I had. You should have thought about that, Robin. But now she's trying to play the good wife and get back to your kids. Doesn't matter if they don't want to reach out to you or talk to you. Be the better father. What would you like to say?
Too much, too little, too late. If you ask me, this seemed like this is a skit that was written after the death of the son. Because she didn't do it in all these years. Why you going to do it now? Why you going to be, this is to me. Now, I'm a conspirator. I'm not easy swallowed. Okay? So I feel as though that this is a conspiracy, and that all of a sudden, when has she ever begged for these kids?
She was begging.
She was pleading and crying. They had an argument. He went his way and he's saying, no. He comes back. She went, no, I don't buy it. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
You can't fool me. Now, I feel as though maybe that's what I feel. Now, I may be wrong, but I feel as though the producer said to get in the good graces of the audience, film like you really, really wanted the kids back. I want you to feel it. And she probably said, I really do want the kids to come. He says, well, I want you to really push Cody and make sure. This is what I think happened, because I don't believe it. Poor acting, but she did good. But it was poor. It
No.
didn't sell me.
No.
So if it didn't sell me, something wrong with it. I'm questioning it. It's like, wait a minute, for all these years,
Mm-hmm.
and now girl,
Yes.
after the son died,
Mm-hmm. And believe it
tell
or
it to
not,
other people that believe it. I'm not buying it. Keep your cookies. I don't buy it.
keep your cookies.
I ain't buying them. There's something wrong with them chocolate chip cookies. I ain't buying them, and I love chocolate chip. And don't let you put the what's that nut? The pecan.
Oh, okay.
Don't put the pecan with the chocolate chip cookie now. That's what she doing. She trying to add some nuts in it. But I know how nutty she can be. So I don't buy. Keep your pecan. You always give me chocolate chip cookies with chocolate chips. Now you're giving me chocolate chips with pecan. I ain't buying it.
Mm-hmm.
You bought it, sucker.
It's not that I
bought it. She sold you. That's good though.
The first thing that I happened to notice is that first it was all about the kids.
Sorry about that. We had a glitch. But like I was saying somebody, you were saying it was in 2000 and what was it?
Late of 2000.
So that's when she must have did that video?
Yes. That's when they're alleging.
I'm not buying it. Go ahead, baby.
Yes,
Crone.
we still have one more whole winter after that for it to be re-recorded.
And why would they hold it when we saw it last year? In 2023.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. So that was back during almost after Corona?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No. Mm-mm. She hasn't begged or pleaded for kids. Why are they going to do this?
Mm-hmm.
What is their motive? Go ahead, baby.
Like you said, to get people in Robin's good graces.
No. Mm-mm. No. And it would be no way. No way. I am sorry. But it would be no way that I would ever, for me, I can only speak for me. Okay. I'm invested, but I am not invested in Robert and Cody. I would never come back if it was just on them. And that's for real.
That is true.
And this is not out of hate, but it's the way that they treated those women, and the way Cody talked about them as a woman. Never. Ever. He is despicable. The way he talked about Mary, the way he talked about Christine, the way he talked about Janelle. And my problem with Robin is she still blamed them. Yes. So she allows him to speak about his wives in such a disgusting manner. He has no respect for any of his ex-wives or his children. Even now, he still plays the role as they owe me.
Yes.
Ooh, they didn't ask for you to be their daddy. They don't owe you. Grow up. But he'll never do that.
No.
As long as you're with that enabler. So don't tell me that she stood in that camera and said, oh, Cody Cole. I don't believe it. And if that's what they're going to hinge this show on, is this BS? I'm out.
It looks like it.
I'm not. If it doesn't get better, I'm out. I do not want to sit down and listen to a bunch of talky counselor. I am just disgusting. Every time I hear Cody talk like that to his kids, how he's not, and what he's not going to do is set my teeth on edge. Because it breaks my heart. Yes. Even now, after who died? Garrison. You sure it's Garrison? Yes. At the Garrison, and you're still there, stuck in the mud. You're not stuck in mud, brother. You're stuck in quicksand, and I hope it gobbles you up. I can't. It's enough. You know how sometimes some things just become too much? And I'm invested, but it's like we can't continue to go on another year like this.
Yes, it's already been 2-3 years.
It's 3 years. I can't go another year like this. I can't. I can't. This is why I left before.
Oh, okay.
Because it's monotonous. And if this is what it takes for a show to stay on year after year, and it'll be on 5 years from now. Well, after this year, if it doesn't get better, I'll see you. I'll check in and out. And as soon as it pick up again, I'll be back.
Fair enough.
but I can't do this. I'm finishing out this.
Yes.
But here we are going on the 5th episode and we still in talkie. I haven't seen no activity. It just seems like I'm in counseling for a broke down marriage.
Mm-hmm.
For a marriage that doesn't even exist. The only marriage that exists is Robin. And I don't want to hear Cody badmouth his wives to his wife, who was a conspirator to all of this.
Yes.
I just can't.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm in it. Because I got to see what happened to Garrison.
Yes.
Maybe if it wasn't Garrison, I would tap at the 5th episode, because that means we're halfway in. So if they are not going to do, because I think this is what did it be, 10, 12 episodes, maybe 13, maybe. Something like that. But if you get 5 episodes and you feel like it's that slow, it isn't you, it's them. So they're trying to make Cody and Robin, to me, it's like production is trying to make us feel empathy for Robin being with the big bad Cody. I see them as one.
They are one.
And when Mary said that I will not go there for a holiday because I don't want to feel like a third world will and get in the way of them showing passion, she said, hell with that. They can have it.
Mm-hmm.
So good for you, Mary. Good for you. Good for you.
Yes.
Good for
it's
you.
Always good.
You don't need
Mary
that.
Elevate.
You don't need that. They need you. You don't need them.
That's
they
true.
need you, Mary, because you're the one who's bringing stuff. You don't need that drama, Mary.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Now, some things about Cody I do find interesting is the fact that Cody still plays the same song and dance of, I don't understand why I'm in this situation. Oh, here's Cody's problem. He wants to pray to God, but he doesn't believe in God because he's gotten away from his religion. So, and now he feels like God has abandoned him too on top of that, when he just said that he was the one that abandoned God, but whatever. And now he doesn't want to go to God to go pray. So he's in this cycle loop of, how do I get saved?
Because he's searching for something that's outside of him. If you want God, he's in, not out.
That's why you're getting led down the wrong path.
That's why you're getting led down the wrong path. Seek your soul. You want God? Seek your higher self. Be a better man.
Yes.
Do those things that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Tap into, get some meditation.
Yeah.
Tap into your higher self, which is connected to the all in all in the divine. Do that.
Yes.
It's easy to talk a thing, but to walk it is a whole nother thing. You and your enablers, y'all enable each other. Y'all good for each other.
That is true.
But if y'all trying to make me, trying to feel some empathy for what, Robin? For the show to stay on, you all, I'm not doing it.
Ringleader this entire
I'm not doing
time.
it. I'm not buying it. You can't make me like that woman. You can't. Actually, I feel a little sorry for her. I really do. I feel as sorry for her as I do Diddy. And I feel sorry for him. In other words, people like that get their just reward.
Sure.
And I'm not equaling her to a Diddy, but I can say a soul was lost under your watch.
That is true.
And that, to me, didn't have to be.
No.
And I find that despicable
from
you, who is the stepmother, and Cody, who is the father.
Yeah.
And Janelle begged you, pleaded, pleaded. Not me, Cody, the boys. It's the boys, Cody. It's the boys. I got the girls. It's the boys, Cody. They miss you, Cody. They love you, Cody. Cody. And here's Robin. I don't get it. We have COVID. We had this, and this was going on before COVID.
Yes.
First of all. He would stop coming on before COVID. COVID was just the catalyst to let him do it full term. He was where he wanted to be. And we cool with that. I'm cool with it. Yeah. You cool with it? But when I'm not cool, don't come over here now and try to play some script that she cares. No, I don't. No, it makes me feel sad and mad. And I don't want to feel mad, angry. I just Oh, just let me leave these days in peace.
I feel you.
Because I mean, I don't want to keep feeling this way. I don't want to keep hearing somebody that's stuck in quicksand.
Yep.
Don't want to change, saying the same thing.
Yes.
Don't see your fault. That is a negative spirit, and it latches on in the atmosphere. And when you watch it, you find yourself being, a little agitated. And if you don't, then you got to question yourself and say, wait a minute, am I desensitized?
That could be it.
That I'm so used to this, I don't feel this. This is heavy energy.
It is.
It's heavy. And if you don't think it's heavy, and you've been a person who you watch because it's heavy, and you watch because you're looking for a resolve for these people.
Yes.
But what I'm not going to do, you're not going to throw her in my face and make me believe that 3 years ago, 2 years ago, she was bagging coke. I won't. Why didn't you show it last year?
Exactly.
Why? Why are you showing it now?
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here. No.
Yeah.
No. No.
Yeah, for real. Especially when they were showing teasers of what the next few episodes could be. We see Robin bawling her eyes out, looking like she's sitting on the floor with some earbuds in. It sounds like it's going to be over that situation, because she was almost equally having as much tears in her eyes as she pled with Cody this episode. So Robin's trying to get an acting debut. Somebody get her a fake Grammy.
No. That means money coming in. No. She might get an actor out there and fall for her. I don't see what he was seeing her, but that's just my opinion. My opinion. Different strokes for different folks. Yeah. I know Robin makes herself look way older than what she is with them eyebrows. Because I don't like talking about women. So
we're just going to leave them alone.
I'm not messing with them.
There's nothing much to say about something we've pretty much beat down.
That's what I'm saying. You done beat it down for years.
There's nothing left to say about this.
It's nothing much. It's like I'm in it because I really want to go to the funeral, and I really want to see how this is going to pan out. I am. But honestly, guys, I don't know if I could sit through much of this therapy.
Get 5 episodes.
It doesn't work. 5 episodes, and he's still saying the same old crap he was saying 3 years ago. 4. I can't. It's exhausting because you see no change.
And he doesn't want the change.
And for Robin, 1 minute she says, I'm for this, but then all at the same time she'll say, I understand, Cody. If I'm saying you wrong, I don't understand. How can I tell you, I get it, I understand you, Cody, but no. If I see you're wrong, you're wrong. There is no understanding. And that's where she plays both sides of the fence.
I think the word of the day is she's trying to give him some grace.
Grace. Unmerited favor. Unmerited favor. You didn't do anything to deserve it. And you ought not have it, but because of the universe or because of the God of your salvation, whatever works for you, show favor. So she's calling herself, because he did call her the prophet. So the prophet is giving her mate, her rib, grace.
She is.
Her mech rib, grace.
She better, because she's the one that masterminded this whole plan.
I think that she manipulated Cody. I think she did, even down to the little girl that was holding on to his ankle. And he was like, she want me to leave. Even all of that. See, it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
Right. Well, nothing left to say about them. The last thing really is that Christine just talked about David. I can't wait to see them go on a date. She's really happy, but we already know that they're happy. We've seen.
And like I said, if the show come back, if it's going to come back, I got to see. I just don't want to be in therapy anymore. I'm done. This is a dead horse. I don't think that it could say anything that we haven't heard or experienced. The only thing right now is everything will tell me after or if they show this funeral. Or the where's about when it is acknowledged, when the world, when the family and the world found out that we lost Gabe. What's his name?
Garrison.
Garrison.
Yes,
Such
that's
a
what
wonderful
I'm waiting
name.
for.
That's what's got me here. I want to know how they filmed it, what they did. I want to know how Robin handled that. I want to know how Cody. I want to know how Chanel, Mary, and Christine. I want to know how the children. This is a time of a somber moment, and I want to be a part of it. So this is why I'm hanging on.
Yes.
But outside of this stuff is this same old stuff. I've been doing it for 2 years. It's too much.
Yeah.
It really is. So with that being said, you have anything to say?
No, there's nothing else to say.
I just never knew that you could just play a show because it could go somewhere.
It could.
But they keep counseling.
It's only because
it's like I'm looking at a documentary. Go ahead.
It's only because Robin and Cody are still stuck in the same place.
Yeah.
All the wives have left, move on, and live in their lives. But the main part of the show is Robin and Cody, because there would be no sister wives without them. So they're like focused on them. I'm like, focus on somebody else, please.
And the curious thing is, I don't know what they do when the camera's off. All I know is they don't even be talking about Cody.
No.
He'd be like, they talking about me. They might. But you would think you would catch them because they're so natural. Right. It just seems like it just seems like, to me, all three of them, even Mary, if that's what you want to be with, we cool with that. Yeah. Be happy and make your peace over there. Mm-hmm. But I don't see anybody saying anything but this man. Yes. He is convinced.
He is.
Paranoid. His sins, his wickedness that made him paranoid.
You're right.
Oof. Yeah. I wouldn't want to be in him to live with that. Oof. But you know what? No offense. I shouldn't say it, but I'm going to say it. So don't be offended. He probably blamed Garrison death. He probably say Garrison did this to hurt me.
He probably would have said that.
Garrison did this because he wanted to hurt me. It was directed to me. It wouldn't surprise me.
It wouldn't surprise me.
It probably won't come on camera, but because he did that to hurt me. I could see it.
He did that deliberately.
And you think I'm going to feel sorry for him? No, he did it to himself. This is how I see Cody. That's how I see him. And for this reason, I can't stomach him anymore because I see no good in him. He doesn't even look attractive to me anymore. He looked like a devil. He just looked mean and evil. Mm-hmm. He have an evil look about him. It's in his eyes. He just doesn't look like fun. He just looked uptight, spoiled, self-centered, and he just seemed like now his eyes are just darkened. He's not the loving Cody that I love. Even if he was a racist, I still loved him on screen. This character, this monster, beast of a man, and his beastly wife, and that's how I truly feel. And if anybody have a problem with that, don't blame me. Blame production, because they the ones who got me feeling this kind of contempt to those people. But don't think after all these years, you're going to come and throw me a bone to get me to accept Robin. No, I call BS.
Yes.
I'm not doing it. No, thank you. And with that being said, I'm sorry for if I seem upset, but I feel that's what they're doing. Like they're trying to make her look good.
Yeah, because that's what this entire episode was about. Like at least a good 40 minutes.
Fighting for the kids. I just get annoyed. I don't know how you feel out there, but that's how I feel. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. I just know how I feel inside, and I don't like what production is doing. You can never get me to accept Cody and Robin. Their marriage, fine, have it.
Yeah.
But all the other stuff, just be clear and say, we're married, we want each other, and we really don't want no bother out of the kids. It's just us and our world. I just feel as though they're doing all this for camera.
Yes, they just want that money.
And for that money. That's what I feel. And so I don't buy it. I don't. And I think the show is dead.
It really is.
Sorry.
No chance of revival.
I don't even know how you can revive it. And who wanted to.
Right.
Because who can stomach Cody and Robin?
Exactly.
Because this is what it's all about. Who can stomach them?
Mm-hmm.
I can't, and I'm done.
Yes.
And with that being said, I'm watching the show because I'm invested.
Yes, we are.
But after this, if it doesn't do something to twist it all around, out. And with that being said, we thank you for joining us.
Yes.
We really, really hope that you like our commentary. This is our feelings. If we offended you in any way, I apologize. And Baby Crone, do you apologize for agreeing with me if you offend our viewers?
Yes, I agree to apologize.
Even though there are not many, but it's still good to you. And if you find what we say that is offensive, I'm not apologizing for what I said, but I am apologizing for offending you.
Yes.
And please forgive me for that. But I can't help it. Cody brings out the mean streak in me. He just makes me, he makes me like that.
That's like, exactly his childish.
That childishness, yeah, it makes me feel like, he makes me feel like that. And I don't like feeling that way. So, again, if I offended you with my opinions and my feelings or Baby Crone in any way, we apologize. And with that being said, please join us for our next episode. We'll be better, but we're going to always bring it to you, and we're going to always tell you our side of the story.
Yes, we will.
We hope you enjoy. Yes. Thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of your week.
Sunflowers!